Join Kids Hat family. What are you doing, Tofu? Look, Tia, so many toffees. I am taking them all. But you don't need so many of them, Tofu. Just take as many as you need. But they are there, Tia, and no one is saying I shouldn't take them. You are being so greedy, Tofu. You remind me of Cassim. Who is Cassim? Come, sit with me and I will tell you who Cassim was. Alibaba and 40 Thieves. There were two young brothers called Cassim and Alibaba. They lived in Baghdad with their father. Cassim was a greedy, dishonest man, while Alibaba was an honest simpleton. When their father died, Cassim married a rich woman and became a lazy merchant. Alibaba married a poor woman with honest values. He became a woodcutter. One day, when Alibaba was returning from the forest, he saw a gang of 40 thieves standing outside the caves near the forest. They had large, heavy-looking gunny bags with them. The chief of the thieves called out,
"Open, Sesame, open!"
The large boulder that blocked the cave's entrance rolled away, and all the thieves entered the cave. Once they were all inside, it rolled shut again. Alibaba waited to see what would happen next. After some time, the entrance opened again, and the thieves came out empty-handed. The chief turned around and once again said,
"Close, Sesame, close!"
The large boulder rolled and closed the entrance shut. As soon as the thieves had left, Alibaba came out of hiding and went to the cave. "Open, Sesame, open!" Immediately, the boulder rolled over and the entrance of the cave opened once again. Curious Alibaba went inside. Once inside, Alibaba was amazed by what he saw. Oh my God! So this is where the thieves hide all their loot. Those gunny bags that they carried had the goods from their latest theft. Look at all these gold coins and other treasures here. I will take some from here and go. Happily, Alibaba collected what he could and left. Open, Sesame, open. Once out, he closed the cave again.
Close, Sesame, close.
When Alibaba got home, he requested for the weighing scale from his dishonest sister-in-law. He wanted to measure how much gold he had brought from the caves. What does Alibaba need the weighing scale for? Let me stick a bit of wax under the scale so that whatever he's weighing gets stuck to it and I can find out what it is. Exactly as the sister-in-law had planned, when Alibaba measured the gold coins, one of them remained stuck under the scale and went to the sister-in-law's house when the scale was returned to her. What is this? A gold coin? Where did Alibaba get gold from? Let me speak to Cassim. He will find out more. Alibaba has gold coins at his home. I think you should find out where he got them from.
Gold coins? Yes, I will go over to his house right away and find out.
Cassim went to his brother's house and asked Alibaba to tell him the truth about the gold coins. Being a good man, Alibaba told him everything. Cassim quickly hurried over to the cave and went in.
Oh wow! Look at all this gold and diamonds and rubies. I am going to take this all home and become the richest man ever. I will never have to work another day in my life.
Greedily, Cassim got busy filling gold and jewels into his pockets and the empty bag that he had brought with him. When he was done, he made his way to the cave entrance, but he could not remember the magic words.
Open, same, open! Out, Sim!
Cassim tried many times, but he just couldn't get out. Finally, after many hours, he got tired and fell asleep in the cave. He was still asleep when 40 thieves came back. They found him and killed him. When his brother didn't come home till late night, Alibaba got worried and went to the cave. There, he found Cassim's cut-up body and brought it home. There, he sought out Morgiana, the slave girl. Morgiana, we cannot let others see Cassim's body in this state. We should make it look like he died naturally. Yes, Master. I will do the needful. Morgiana quickly went to a clever tailor, blindfolded him, and brought him to Alibaba's house. There, the tailor stitched Cassim's body back so that it looked like Cassim had died naturally. When the thieves returned to the cave and saw Cassim's body missing, they understood that someone else knew their secret.
Spread out in the village and find out what you can.
The thieves did as directed. That's when one of the thieves heard the tailor talking to his customers. The thief immediately understood that the tailor knew the person who knew the secret of the caves.
I am so good at my work that I can even stitch a dead body to make it look like nothing happened to it. Really? When have you done that? Well, just 2 nights ago. Can you take me to the house where you did it? Yes, I can. But I was taken there blindfolded. So you too will have to blindfold me. That way I can remember the left and right turns I made to get there.
The thief agreed and blindfolded the tailor. The tailor led the thief straight to Alibaba's house. The thief marked Alibaba's door with a piece of chalk. He then went to his chief.
I have found the other man. I have marked his door with a piece of chalk. Very good. We will go there tonight and kill him.
But the thief didn't know that Morgiana had seen him come with the tailor and mark Alibaba's door. She had immediately understood what was going on. So once the thief and the tailor had left, she made the same chalk mark on each door in the entire area. When the thieves returned at night, they were confused.
What is this? All the doors have the same mark. Oh, my chief, this is someone's trick. Off with your head! I do not want anyone who can be tricked so easily.
Angry with his followers, the chief visits the tailor and asks him to lead him to Alibaba's house again. This time he memorized the directions to the house. When night fell, he went to Alibaba's house pretending to be an oil merchant. All the other thieves hid in large oil jars that he brought with him.
Hello, my friend. I am an oil merchant. I am crossing through the town. May I please stay here tonight so that I may get some rest?
Yes, you are most welcome here.
Please also allow me to store my oil jars in your home. They are rather large and heavy.
No problem, my friend. My slave Morgiana will look into it. As Morgiana was having the oil jars removed, she heard some whispering sound coming from one of them. It was one of the thieves talking to himself. Morgiana realized that the jars all had thieves in them and the merchant was their chief. She quickly called another slave. Hurry up and get me a lot of hot boiling oil. The other slave did as directed. Then Morgiana poured the hot oil into the jars one by one. The thieves inside each jar died quickly. Next, Morgiana proceeded towards the chief. Master, may I serve our guests some tea? Yes, please do, Morgiana. As Morgiana walked towards the chief of thieves, she pulled out a knife from her sleeve and stabbed him through his heart. Oh, Morgiana, what have you done? He was a guest. No, master. He was the chief of the thieves. The rest of the thieves are in the oil jars. They are all dead now. Oh, thank you, Morgiana. You have saved us all. To award you, I am setting you free from slavery. You can also take as much gold as you want from the thieves' treasures. Thank you, master. Woohoo! I am never being greedy again. Come on, Tia. I think one toffee is enough for me. That's great, Tofu. But you can take one more on my behalf. And I am happy to share mine with you. Oh, thank you, Tia. What is your project about, Tofu? We have to raise money for the class show. We have to make and sell something. So, what have you decided to make? That's where the trouble is. I can't think of anything. I wish I had some magic and I could just get as much money as I wanted. In fact, I would use the magic to become the richest person on earth and sit back and relax the whole day. I would do nothing else. Well, Tofu, you do know that there is more in life than only being rich. People like you more when you are honest, hardworking, and humble. That's how Aladdin found his princess and lived a happy life. Aladdin? Who is that? I'll tell you. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Aladdin. He lived with his mother and his pet monkey in a poor village of Arabia. The only relative Aladdin and his mother had was a distant uncle who hardly kept in touch with them. One day, when Aladdin and his mother were finishing the daily chores, Aladdin's uncle showed up. "Brother, what a pleasant surprise!"
How are you, sister? How is your son?
"We are both good, brother. It has been many years since you have visited us. Aladdin, this is your uncle. You saw him once when you were a little baby."
Hello, uncle. Oh, what a young lad he has become. But I'm sorry to see the state of things you have to live in, sister. I have a proposition. Let me take Aladdin with me and I will find him some work. Once he has earned enough, he can come back to you. Till then, keep this piece of gold to make your living.
Oh, brother, that is a wonderful idea. It will do Aladdin good to learn some work with you. The next morning, Aladdin and his uncle left. They walked through many villages and towns. Till one day, they came to a quiet place outside one of the villages. There were many caves and tunnels there. "What are we doing here, uncle?"
I have a job for you here.
"Here, uncle? But there is nothing here except these rocks and caves."
Look there, under the tree.
There is a large stone with a ring on it.
I want you to lift it.
Okay, uncle, as you say. Please help me, uncle. This rock is very heavy.
No, I can't help you. It is your job. You have to do it.
It's opening. It's opening, uncle. I can see a narrow passage and some stairs leading further down.
Very good job, my boy. Now I want you to go in there. But before you go, here, wear my ring. This is a magical ring. It will keep you safe.
Yes, uncle.
Aladdin follows his uncle's directions and goes down the stairs. Once at the bottom, he sees that it is a large cave filled with many jewels and gold coins.
Pick up the large gold plates and urns. Fill them up with gold and jewels. Pick up anything else that you think may be worth something.
Aladdin does as his uncle had told him. He stuffed the large urns with many precious items and made his way back towards the staircase. On his way out, he saw a small dusty lamp. Although it didn't look precious, he decided to take it too and tucked it into his shirt. When Aladdin had reached the top of the staircase, he called out to his uncle for help.
Here, uncle. Please take these urns and then pull me up too. I cannot get out by myself. The opening is too far for me.
Yes, yes. Give me the urns.
Okay, uncle. Now pull me out.
Pull you out so that you can go and tell everyone where the treasure is? Huh, never. I brought you along because this is a cursed cave. Only a small boy can go in and out of it. I have what I wanted. I don't have to come back for more for a long time.
Saying so, Aladdin's uncle shut the cave's opening with a large stone that had a ring on it. Leaving Aladdin behind in the cave. Aladdin was shocked, but he stayed patient.
Uncle has betrayed us, but I must find a way out and get back to my house. Dear God, show me a way out of here, please.
Aladdin joined his hands and bowed his head to pray. As he put his hands together, his fingers rubbed over his uncle's magical ring, and a creature came out of it.
Yes, master. You called me.
Who are you?
I am the slave of this ring and whoever wears it. I must obey any one command of the master of the ring, and then the ring will be destroyed, freeing me. How may I serve you, my master?
Can you please get me out of here and back home to my mother?
Yes, master, right away.
The next moment, Aladdin was home with his mother. His mother was surprised to see him back home so soon and in such an abrupt manner.
My son, you have returned so soon. Where is your uncle? Have you already earned so much money? Uncle cheated on us, mother. I will tell you everything, but first give me something to eat. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Aladdin's mother served him the remainder of food as he told her what had happened and how his uncle had tricked and abandoned him.
I can't believe my own brother would do this to us, son. I am glad you're home safe now. But the gold coin your uncle gave me has run out, and we have nothing to eat now.
Don't worry, Mother. I have this lamp. I will go into the market and sell it tomorrow. Let us sleep for now.
Relieved that they were together, Aladdin and his mother slept peacefully that night. The next morning, Aladdin asked his mother for the lamp.
Mother, I'm very hungry. Give me the lamp. I will go and sell it so we may have some bread.
Here, son, take the lamp, but clean it nicely and polish it before you go to the market. A shiny lamp will fetch you more money.
Yes, Mother.
As Aladdin started rubbing the lamp clean with his shirt, a magical creature appeared from it.
Yes, Master. What is your command for me?
Master? Are you like the creature of the ring?
Yes, Master. He is my brother, and I know that he freed you from the caves.
What is going on, Aladdin? Who is this?
Don't worry, Mother. This is a magical creature of the lamp. He will grant us anything we wish for.
Call me Genie, my master.
Very well, Genie. Please get us something to eat. We are very hungry.
As soon as Aladdin had said it, several silver plates appeared with a variety of food in them. The genie went back into the lamp, while Aladdin and his mother had a hearty meal. When it was evening, they were hungry again.
It's time for dinner. What shall we do? Should I call the genie again?
No. Look, he has left us with these silver plates. Go and sell them in the market. We will buy bread after that.
Aladdin agreed with his mother and took one of the silver plates to the market. He saw a Turkish trader and decided to strike a deal with him. But Aladdin didn't know the value of his silver tray or how to do business.
How much you want for this tray?
Please give me whatever you think is fit. I trust you.
Okay, take one gold coin.
Okay, thank you.
The trader was surprised by Aladdin's innocence and was tempted to tell him that he had made a mistake and that the tray was of even lower value than he had quoted. But instead, he let him go.
Such an innocent boy. He didn't even bother to find out the actual value of the plate. Just trusted me blindly. Perhaps I should have given him the fair value. Haha, anyways.
With the gold coin he had got, Aladdin bought food and other necessary supplies for his home. But within a few days, they ran out of all the supplies. So Aladdin went back to the Turkish trader and sold him another plate. This time, the trader gave him 2 gold coins. Again, Aladdin bought food and supplies for his home. This went on for many days till Aladdin ran out of all the silver plates.
Son, there is no food in the house and no plates to sell as well. What shall we do now?
I will rub the lamp and call the genie again.
Yes, master. How can I help you today?
There is no food in the house. Can you get us some food?
Yes, of course, master.
Once again, the genie brought them food on many silver plates. Although Aladdin had the magic lamp, they never used it to satisfy any greed. They continued to live frugally, except now his mother started saving a little money from the sale of every silver plate. Like this, in a few years, they had enough money to live a decent life. Aladdin even became a merchant and almost never used the lamp again. One day, he was returning from work. He happened to see the princess as a procession passed from the street.
Mother, I am in love with the princess and I have decided to marry her. I will present her with many jewels and precious things that we have collected over the years.
Aladdin went to the king and asked for his daughter's hand in marriage. The king saw the honesty in Aladdin's nature and agreed. Aladdin married the princess and showered her with all the riches he had. The news of the happy couple spread across the land till it reached his uncle.
So, Aladdin got out and betrayed me, huh? He found a magic lamp and didn't tell me. I shall kill him with my own hands and get the lamp from him.
One day, when Aladdin was away at work, his uncle went to his home and stole the magic lamp. He then ordered the genie to transport the whole house into the middle of the desert where no one could find it.
What have you done? Where is Aladdin?
You will never see him again. Now you are liable to me. You will do as I tell you. Now go and get me some wine and dinner.
The princess did as she was told, but as she did so, she planned her escape too. She mixed some sleeping powder in his wine and gave it to him. As soon as he drank it, he fell into a deep sleep. The princess quickly reached for the lamp and rubbed it. The genie appeared.
Yes, mistress. How may I serve you?
Save me, genie. Please find Aladdin and get him here.
Yes, mistress.
The next moment, Aladdin was there. He saw his uncle sleeping and the genie present. He understood what had happened immediately. He waited till his uncle got up. And then he killed him. He then told the genie to take them back home. The genie did as told. And they continued to live their happy life.
So he took the hard way. What a good man Aladdin was.
Yes, he was.
Well, I think I too want to be honest and sincere like him. I am never going to look for shortcuts or be lazy again, Tia. I promise. Lucky cat. If the other boys hadn't come, she would have lost the fight. She should have just run away instead of fighting with such a big dog. She was bound to lose against a dog.
I don't think so, Tofu.
Dogs are more powerful than cats, Tia.
Maybe so. But when you have courage and fight with intelligence, you can win against anyone. The Jungle Book. Once in the heart of a thick jungle lived a little boy called Mowgli. He did not belong to the jungle, as he was a human child. Yet, he grew up with a family of wolves. His mother, Raksha, cared for him as she cared for her other pups.
Careful, Mowgli, or you'll fall off the ridge.
No, Ma, I won't. See you later. And so Mowgli took off into the jungle to find his friend and teacher Bagheera. When Mowgli had been a small baby, no more than a year old, he had been found and saved from the forest fire by Bagheera. Of course, nobody knew who Mowgli was, but they always believed he came from the man village at the outskirts of the jungle. Bagheera had handed over Mowgli to the wolves so that he could have a family to grow up with.
Since then, Mowgli had learnt the ways of the jungle from his family and his friends Bagheera and Balu. He ran like them, hunted like them, climbed trees like them, and also spoke like them.
Hello, Bagheera. What are you going to teach me today?
I won't be teaching you today. Today Balu has something planned for you. Let's go fishing in the river.
Hello, Balu. Let me get a stick to make a spear for fishing.
You don't need a spear to fish.
But it makes it easier.
You can't do it like that, Mowgli. That is not our way.
Then how is it that I know how to make a spear, Balu? Who taught me that?
As usual, Bagheera and Balu did not have an answer to Mowgli's questions. The forest fire had started and destroyed the man village. And nobody lived there for a long time. Bagheera had tried many times to find someone to return the child to. But no one was there. When the village settled again, the men put sharp barbed wire fences and laid traps to keep the animals at bay. Although the animals couldn't understand why, all the creatures of the jungle had always maintained a safe distance from the humans. They never meant any harm to them. In any case, the fences and traps made it impossible for Bagheera to return the child back to the human world.
Okay, we will do it without a spear. Let's go.
The trio set off to the river bank, where Balu showed Mowgli how to catch fish without a spear. Balu would swiftly duck his head into the water and come out with fish in his mouth. Mowgli gave it several tries. Before he was successful. The day passed in the lesson and they decided to head back to the wolf pack. They had almost reached home when Bagheera alerted the other two. There was someone in the bushes ahead in the far right. Soon the others could see a pair of fierce eyes with a scar that ran across the left one, emerging from the bushes. Then the whole figure stepped ahead.
Run, Mowgli, run!
Immediately, Balu and Mowgli took off towards home, leaving Bagheera to fight the large, villainous tiger, Shere Khan. Bagheera and Shere Khan immediately leapt at each other. Shere Khan hadn't expected Bagheera to be so strong and was taken by surprise when he managed to throw Shere Khan against a large tree. The elders of Wolf Pack soon joined them. Shere Khan knew he was injured and outnumbered.
You might have saved him today, but the human belongs to me. I will come back for him.
Shere Khan, what are you doing here? This is not your territory.
No territory can keep me out. And the next time I come, I will not spare anyone who stands in my way.
The jungle knew that Shere Khan's threats were not to be taken lightly, and soon worry spread in the wolf pack regarding Mowgli's stay and the pack's future.
I can defend myself. I will not let any harm come to my family and friends. I know a way to put an end to this.
Mowgli gathered Bagheera and Balu.
I know how I came to the jungle. I have seen Shere Khan's eyes only one time before in my life. He attacked our village when I was small. To scare him, the elders used to fire. But he took me and escaped, and the whole village caught fire. When my father followed him to save me, he killed my father.
That is why the villagers have put traps and fences now.
Yes, but now we will stop Shere Khan forever. We know where he sleeps in the day, at the foot of the small mountain on the other side of the river. The bulls feed on the grassy slopes of that mountain. If we can scare them to run down the mountain, Shere Khan won't stand a chance.
That is a good plan, Mowgli.
The trio assured the others that they had found a way out of their troubles, and by tomorrow night, all will be fine. Early next morning, the three set off for the mountain. They went around it and climbed it from the other side so that no one could see them coming. Once on top of it, they could see the bulls eating the grass.
Ah!
The three leapt at the quiet bulls and rushed towards them, screaming so loudly that the bulls got scared and started running down the hill to escape from them. The plan was working. The whole mountainside shook and rumbled under the stamping of the bulls. This woke up Shere Khan. He saw the bulls rushing towards him. There were scores of them. Scared, he started running away from them.
He is trying to get away.
I won't let him.
Mowgli took the tress and swung himself from branches of one tree to another. On the other side, Shere Khan couldn't keep ahead of the bulls. Their sharp horns poked him, and he got trampled under their feet. one would have died. But Shere Khan wasn't an ordinary tiger. He was evil, and trickery was his second nature. He latched onto the horns of one bull and tugged at him. Agitated, the bull threw him aside and over the side of the plateau. Shere Khan held to the edges of the plateau and started climbing up. He had almost made it when a small tree trunk hit him in the face. He lost his grip and fell to his death. It was Mowgli. He had reached the spot and found a small tree uprooted by the bull's stampede. With his quick thinking, he had thrown Shere Khan to his end. He had saved himself and protected the entire jungle from the tyranny of this villain. Bagheera, Balu, and Mowgli returned to the wolf pack, where everyone rejoiced on hearing what had happened. So you see, Tofu, to win, you don't always have to be the strongest. If you have courage and think intelligently, you can win against anyone.
Yes, Tia. Now I understand what you meant.
Shall we go down and play with our friends now?
Yes.
What are you doing, Tofu?
I'm trying to water the plants, but this hose is broken.
Come, let me tell you a short story. The Clever Crow. The Clever Crow. One hot day, a thirsty crow flew all over the fields looking for water. For a long time, he could not find any water. Suddenly, he saw a water jug below the tree. He flew straight down to see if there was any water inside. Yes, he could see some water inside the jug. The crow tried to push his head into the jug. Sadly, he found that the neck of the jug was too narrow.
What should I do? I am really thirsty. How do I drink water?
Then he tried to push the jug to tilt for the water to flow out, but the jug was too heavy. He looked around and saw some pebbles. He suddenly had a good idea. He started picking up the pebbles one by one, dropping each into the jug. As more and more pebbles filled the jug, the water level kept rising. Soon,
It was high enough for the crow to drink. His plan had worked. So, like the clever crow was able to find a solution to the problem by thinking and working hard, would you be able to find one to this too?
Thanks, Tia.
For your favorite rhymes, stories, and more, join Kids Hut family. Subscribe here.